Hey everyone, I'm Marcus. I'm the developer for Quatloo and for Quatloo Trader. We just had a release of Quatloo Trader 2, and I thought I'd make a video for you, make this a little easier since we don't have a real definitive help manual. This should help you a lot since just to watch what I do with it, give you a good idea how to use it, and maybe you'll see some things you didn't know were there, and especially with a whole new layout. So I'm going to start by just opening up the way it looks as soon as you start, and you'll get the settings dialog box with all the different keys for Bittrex, Cryptsy, and Poloniex. And what I wanted to point out is when you do enter the keys, you have to save, click save, and then you have to close the program altogether. It's just the way the security works right now that every time you enter a new set of keys, they're not really available to be used by the program until you restart it. So I have the same program in a different folder where I did save them, so we can just open up and start doing some things. Alright, here loaded in the Bittrex and automatically Quatloo. You see there's balances here. Up here at the top tabs, here's Cryptsy. Here's Poloniex. For Cryptsy and Poloniex, what I suggest you do, I mean, you can always go down here and pick the market, or you could just go to the Accounts tab and pick whichever market you want to go to that way. Like I have here, it's listed by balance. The coins I have here, I have just a couple with some coins in it, gold coin. If I want to go to the market, I just right click and you get a menu option of a few things. Copy to clipboard, or I should say copy address to clipboard. It's an easy way to get the wallet address, which is great. I love that because like if you have mine at many pools or you have pools, you don't have to go to the website to get an address. Now you can just copy from here, and even the ones that you don't have anything for. I can real quick show you, like for one that doesn't even have an address, you can get one. And if it already does have one, it'll generate a new one. Now, Cryptsy is fast, so it actually returned an address for me where it's going right in my clipboard. You'll see on the other markets, you have to kind of refresh and then grab it. If we go back there, I don't even remember which one that was. It'll show you the new address. Some of the other things. Okay, let me go back to actually going to the market. Go to the market. Megacoin. Here we are in the Cryptsy Megacoin market. The address, the balance is just updated. Let's look at Poloniex. Same deal. If you want to, just go to the Accounts tab and you'll get a list of all the accounts, and it will order them depending on your available. Now, sometimes you might have them all on order, so you can always click at the top of the header of the data grid to order it whatever you want. Since it does it automatically by available, it's not going to be in alphabetical order, so you just click coin if you have to go look alphabetically to look for it. Now, wallet addresses for Poloniex, I'm trying to figure out if they have an API where you can generate one. Here I just have you copy the address to clipboard, go to the market. If there is an address there, you can copy it. If not, right now you just got to go to the website to generate it first. Let me go back to one I have some coins in. I'll go to Ruby, go to the market, and here we are. We got 3 markets set up. I mean, I'm not doing common ones right now, but you understand you could, if they all have common markets, you could load them all and look at the same market in all 3 with just a click of the tabs. Okay. We'll look really quick at this common market thing because I have to comment that I use Cryptsy's API that requires keys to grab markets because they're live instead of 1 minute delayed. And so if you don't have Cryptsy keys in here, this one's not going to show up. Bittrex Cryptsy, Poloniex Cryptsy. Now I have all 3 API keys in this, so this is all working. Bittrex Poloniex would show up if you have. I think you don't even need keys for that. And then of course the third one, you'd have to have Cryptsy keys to see this. It's just it shows you, and it orders these. It orders them all by price difference. So right now, sync, it has double in it. I have to look at that. Sync, it's always at the top. Now, let's go to Cripsy and let's do well, I'm gonna quick get all the open order things and histories loaded up. Oh, I don't have any Megacoin open orders. I'm gonna go to Goldcoin. I know I have open orders for that. And here we are. Okay. History. This is history for Goldcoin if you want to see all markets. This right here shows you which market you're seeing your history for. If you want to see all markets, click that. You can change how much you want to see. I have it set at 200. And let's go back. I want to show you how to cancel orders. Because right off the bat you might be, what do I do here? And it says 0 orders. You got to click it all the way to the right here, and it will highlight the entire row. And you can make multiple selections. Now, here's a whole bunch that I was playing with, padded or something a little while ago. I'm not gonna mind removing those, so I'll pick a whole bunch. And now it says you want to cancel 6 orders. That sounds about right. And it gets rid of them like that. Now, if we refresh it, they're not there. Cripsy's pretty fast. I'm going to stay on Cripsy so I can do an example of the advanced bid placing. I wouldn't use classic ping pong here. I'll click classic ping pong. Random will show you top low. That's really not going to, you're going to always lose money on ping pong because it's simply a whale tool really that buys from the top of the bid book and well, sells to the top of the bid book and buys from the top of the ask book, and that's all it does. It doesn't do it above the order and cancel orders and replace orders. That's what we want. That's what we do with this one. Now I would leave it as it is with scout mode on. Scout mode means it's going to cancel an order. I'm going to do a quick test. I'm going to do the orders that I'm going to place to ask. I'm going to do 4 gold coins placed to the selling book. And well, let's just make it 4. No, I want to make it 5 so I can see the difference. We'll change the Satoshi difference. It's going to be 3 Satoshis above the top ask, which right now is 1641, so it should be 1644. And I'll do 2 for that one, just for illustration. I'll click this, and I'll make it lower. 60. Alright, my time, let's change it to, now if you change any of the times while it's running, make sure you don't do it when it's getting to 0, then you might get an error. Like you can play with these numbers and the next time, like here I'm going to make it cycle, right? Now when it says order failed, the first time it will say that because there was no, or it tried to cancel something that didn't exist. It's not a problem. Here there is 5 and 4. 3 and 2 above each one. 980, 81, 1638. Now it says it's less than the minimum, so it didn't do anything that round when the clock turned around. Let me just, so it'll do it again. This is probably not that active a market, but maybe it is. It's not going to be placing any new bids and asks if mine is the top one in each book. It's checking, did someone place a bid that's higher in the buying book? Then it will place it above that. It'll cancel the order that's already there. And that's basically how that works. When there's a decent spread and the market's moving upwards, you can make money that way. But I would monitor it. It's not like, you have to have a brain to use this. It's not something you click a button and make money. We're trying to get to that point, but I'm going to add some new functions. There's going to be a smart tab, which was there, but I didn't include it in this release because those functions are not complete yet, as well as the auto arbitration. Those are new things that will be added in the coming weeks. I want to look at the place padded. Go check out Padlet, because that might be of interest to some. How you do it? It's very easy. First, I'm going to pick a spot in this book. Oh, by the way, you can scroll both books at once, which has its own little problem, but I'll figure that out. But it's a lot better than trying to scroll two books. Here's 903. I'm going to do one between 903 and 1000. Right click. Now, since I'm putting this in the bid book, I'm going to send that rate, which is going to be the lower one, right? I want to send that to starting rate. Starting rate, low value. There you go. Now I'm going to click this one and send it. I'm right clicking on these so I get this menu. Alright, so now I usually have these numbers here, which I could change if I want. I'm going to leave them like that. Here, I'll just change it from 900 to 1000. I'm going to place bids of 4 gold coins, 10 satoshis apart. Now we're ready to go. You want to place 10 orders of 4 gold coin each? Yes, okay, and there we go. Now let's see if it, you'll have to refresh to see them. It may take a short amount of time. That was between what? 900 and 1000, right? Should be 10 orders. What am I doing? There they are. Okay, now I don't want those there. I'm going to go back here and refresh and see these new orders. And there they are. I'll just right click. I'll click, then I'll shift click, pick all the ones in between, cancel the orders. And that's Padlet. And that works the same for all the different markets. The other thing, the basic settings, there's room for other stuff here obviously, but that's just to auto refresh the book. You can do that for all of them if you want. If there was something else I wanted to show you, well, okay, there is something else. With the advanced ping pong, right? If you want to set the stops, as you see down here, we have stop task if BTC falls below. Now you can quickly populate these boxes. If they're not populated, it's not going to stop anything. So I'm going to go back to Cryptsy. Now we'll go to Poloniex, and we'll just click on the balance for BTC, and it goes there. Balance for Ruby, and it goes there. And then now when you start, if say you wanted to do this, but you don't want to go below 0.1 Bitcoin, you can just change it. And so you didn't want to go below 100. Now when you do your ping pong, if those thresholds are met, it will stop all the auto tasks. And it's just a safety for you while you're playing with it. If you do feel brave enough to walk away playing with those things, you can at least have a stop loss. Anything else that I would look at, there's a few little things. If you on the left of each book, it will show you a pop-up of the sum that far into the book. Like if I go down to here, it says that's 0.155 BTC to sell all the way down to there. If I want to buy in this book to here, that's 0.169 Bitcoins. Those are just quick, easy things to help you. I don't know what else I want to talk about with this. It's kind of a beta. There's a lot of code, and I expect to find little things. I've already found I had to build it 4 times right off the bat, but there were some minor things. This is version, if you're watching this video, it's 2.004, and that's all I'm going to go through. Hopefully that'll at least give you a little idea what to do. And you can fool around with it and break it or find things. Just let me know. Either go to our IRC channel, Quatloo Coin, or in the announcement thread, leave me a message, and I'm ready to refine this to make sure nothing's going wrong with it and things are working right. And then we're going to go ahead and I'm going to go through the list of the suggestions. There's a lot of great suggestions, and start adding them. It took a while just to get to a 3 exchange application that works like it does. So thanks a lot. Thanks for watching.